Charlie, what it happened? This is M.anifest from Accra, Ghana, and you're watching The Mix on NdaniTV. Why music? I do believe it is my higher calling. Honestly, if I could have avoided music, I would have, because the prospects of just trying to make a living from music were terrifying. So I thought of everything. Do I want to be a lawyer, doctor, engineer? And then it just took over me, because these are not just my gifts, but where I can also make an impact. In music. In music, I was inspired by a lot of the greats that came before me, those that I came up and hearing their music and how people consider them. So I'm talking Bob Marley, I'm talking Nina Simone. The hip hop side, I'm talking Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Outkast, specifically Andre 3000, Ibo Taylor, the likes of Hugh Masekela, of course Fela, Miriam Makeba. The greats, the ones that resonate beyond their time, they all inspire me. Honestly, I think so far my favorite part of being an artist is traveling. Because when you see more of the world, you get to see more of people. You get to find newfound freedoms, for lack of a better term. And you get to unravel many mysteries of life just going to different places and being free to do that. It's not like I'm going there on a 9 to 5. So when I'm able to travel and experience people and places in a certain way, it helps me grow as a person. It expands my mind, my imagination. It feeds into my creative spirit. So I think that's one of my favorite things about being an artist. My least favorite thing about being an artist is the fact that people expect you to always performing, not being who you are. They want you to perform who you are. And as much as I am who I am and I don't try and perform who I am, I think sometimes it's just terrifying the expectations people have. My creative process currently is a lot of times sitting down with musicians and producers and just building ideas and then just kind of sketches randomly. That has become my current creative process. So we gather, it's almost like writing sessions or coming up with just ideas. Previously, I would spend a lot of time alone or with one producer and just coming up with songs. But it evolves, it depends on the time of year or time period of my life, and currently I'm in a very collective creative process where I bring together some super talented people. I'll bring like 2-3 producers, a guitarist, a keyboard player, 1 or 2 of my friends, and then we just start building everything from scratch, and then in a day we might knock out like 6 of them and then even relax for a couple of days and get back together and do the same thing. I always deal with performance anxiety. The day that my performance anxiety goes, that's the day that I don't take this seriously. I might have lost the love. About 5 minutes before I get on stage every time, that feeling always comes into me, where I know that feeling comes because I want to give it my all. I want to do great. I don't want something terrible to happen. I want the people to love me I want to be great on stage. I want them to leave and say, yo, this is amazing. So I always have it, every single time. It could be 3 people. But you say, oh, can you do a song for us? For a split second or for a couple of moments, I'll get anxiety. But it's overcome very quickly. It's part of the process. The latest release is Big Mad featuring Simi. It's the first song off a project I'm about to release called The Gamble. It's a song that deals with relationships and when one partner takes the other for granted and does too much and gets the other person beyond normal mad, but big mad. Men mostly are guilty of this. So I'm coming from the man's perspective, and Simi is singing from the woman who's tired and big man's perspective. And it's a vibely track, it's a bop, but it still is able to get into a familiar territory, which is not so pleasant, but it's nice to hear it with nice melodies and nice beats. You the whole grudges, let me find out. You in Cape Town with Amy in a wine house. I did search where you day in the hideout. Mistakes have been made, can we wipe out? Baby, don't leave. If you do, I'll go crazy now. The past is the past. Will you please press erase now? Oh, I think those collaborations between Ghanaian and Nigerian artists are increasingly becoming more effortless. I think it's always been the case that we have much more in common than we have difference. I mean, we all speak pidgin, different pidgin. We all compete over foods we all claim that we all invented. So there's a lot of similarity, and I think a lot of waves of music that come from this side, people outside of us already see it as uniform. Like they see it as one thing, whether it was Azonto, whether it was different movements. So I think it's only natural that we connect, you know. So it's great. It's a good thing, and I think it's happening organically more and more, not just because of business decisions. In my next project, hey man, I love Asha. It would be nice to work with Asha. It would be great. She's amazing. She's quite special with her magic. It would be nice to get something going on that side. Yeah, I came to Nigeria to overthrow the. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I beg you, please let me go back to my Ghana. I'm kidding. I know. I came post the release of Big Mad. I thought it would be a good time to just swing through Nigeria and just, you know, show some love, do a little press, and then when the EP comes out, probably come out properly and try and do stuff here. So I thought I was just dipping one toe into the ground a little bit. I was here last month, I think, but yeah, I'm coming post a collaboration with Simi. I thought it would be important to come and not just present it to Ghanaians, but to Nigerians. 3 songs I wish were mine. Bob Marley Redemption song. Burna Boy Preemie. R2B's Walai. If I tell you, say I love you, my money, my body, now your own, no. 30 billion for the account. ACCRA. The capital, hey, it's only Friday, won't you imagine Saturday? That's an old school classic, Reggie Rockstone, Nightlife in Accra. Classic. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, yeah. Cause I got high. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Cause I got high. Da 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 da. Yeah, that song is huge. And I hear high, I think of it. What's good? This is M.anifest, aka the God MC, aka M.anifest, and you just watched the mix with me on NdaniTV.